The scoreboard, and Connor Hellebuyck spoke the loudest. 4-1 the final, the Jets over the Rangers. Rangers lose for the first time this season. Welcome inside our Delta MSG studios. John Giannone alongside Steve Valiquette. 41 shots on goal, 70 shot attempts over 60 minutes. The middle period is where the game tilted. The ice tilted one way, but Connor Hellebuyck tilted it the other.
See, I don't think it's a bad game by any stretch of the imagination from the Rangers. Look, their schedule hasn't been that easy. You're 2-1 after 3 games, and the 2 wins are against good opponents, and it's not easy to win in Winnipeg. It's their first game of the regular season. It happens to be their home opener. They're rested. The Rangers are not. And coming out of training camp, there's usually a bite to the season in the first couple of weeks, and I think the Rangers just happened to just take that bite early. And, you know, I want to talk to John Schedulington, who set the schedule up for the Rangers, because it just wasn't fit for fairness in a way. But we're not going to cry about that because it all works itself out over the season. I just think this was a tough one for the Rangers. It was tough to get into it.
That guy's got a fitting name for the job he has. You know? 4-1 really, though, belies the fact that it was a tie game with 4:26 left. And Sam Gagner, a guy who was basically let go by Detroit, 33 years old, nearing 1,000 games in the NHL, off a goal-mouth scramble, is able to get the winner.
Yeah, and I thought that there were some mental mistakes from the Rangers, and 20 giveaways is usually that pointing signal towards fatigue. And I thought there was a bit of a fatigue mistake here, because you've got to pick up the weak side post guy, and Trocheck being the centerman's the low guy, but there's help that needs to happen too when you get caught up. And now the Rangers are stretched out a little bit, and the game gets away from them late. But once again, I think overall, you've laid the foundation for the season right now. Everybody knows their roles. The kids are still playing well. I like the lines, the defensive pairs. Everything's going to be all right. You're going to have 2 days off to get back and whip into shape with some rest, starting again on Monday against Anaheim. I think this is going to be a really good time, too, for the Rangers to sit back, assess how the week went. You know, the NHL is a week-to-week season. That's a good week for the Rangers. It's a good first week.
Sam Gagner, Mark Scheifele, Kyle Connor all scored in a 2:49 span. That turned it from 1-1 to 4-1. The Rangers had 21 shots in the second period alone, didn't score. They trailed it by 1 heading into the third, but it was only 3:55 into the third period. Rangers got their only goal of the night, and it came from Dryden Hunt.
Yes, a remarkable goal. And look, I had to look it up. Dryden Hunt had 58 goals as a junior hockey player. It goes to show you that to play in the NHL, sometimes you have to add different elements to your game to stay in the league and play any role that you're given, because the coach's strengths are really trying to find you a place in the lineup. And Dryden's been able to do that. I mean, he's been able to survive 4 NHL seasons by being able to find a way. This is just a highly skilled play, off the skate and under the bar. The pass was maybe as impressive, John. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. It was a through-the-legs pass. And Panarin and Hunt, they enter the zone with speed, but it's the cutback that gets the separation, and that's where Panarin's really special on the entries, because he's able to have that sixth sense and a great vision here. Hunt shows a lot of instinct, though, to just separate and get backdoor. Trocheck spins around here. He's guarded with 2 players, and oftentimes NHL players will tell me it's easier to pass across the ice when players get close to you, and there was nothing easy about being able to go skate to stick there for Dryden Hunt. That's a great goal.
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably thrilled that went in the back of the net.
Artemi Panarin had the secondary assist, Vincent Trocheck the primary. Panarin now has 5 assists in the first 3 games. The first Ranger to do that since Mark Messier and Brian Leetch did it in the same season back in 1992. That tied the game. Ultimately, the Rangers would lose at 4-1. Ultimately, Yaroslav Halak will get the L on the ledger, but I don't think he deserved it the way he played.
No, look, he did exactly what Benoit Allaire would want, and that's give the team a chance to win. One thing I saw from him technically, he's always in the middle of his net. And you don't have to take a long distance to the puck if you travel through the middle of the net, and he did that really well. A lot of these big shoulder, upper body saves, they are positional saves by and large, but he made them look relatively easy. You can see that when you get to 37 years old, he's seen everything in the NHL, John. He's saved thousands of shots in his career, and he had really strong reads. But positionally, I thought that was the greatest asset in his game in this one. I thought he was in the middle of the net and played his game, the percentages very well. And overall, I think you get a lot of video there to look at on the off day with the goaltending coach, reassess what you're doing, and really keep it going. I mean, I think that's also good for Hellebuyck in the sense that he's working with Benoit Allaire. It's a new relationship, and he can say, look, we've made a few adjustments. These things are working, and Benny's really strong at showing you what you're doing well to reinforce it so you do it over again. And I think he's got a lot of really good video to look at with Hellebuyck after that game.
30 saves for Yaroslav Hellebuyck. Rangers go down to defeat 4-1 the final in Winnipeg.